Hey, how are you? Has anybody else heard this album before? Because I'd never heard of it until recently, and it's a fucking modern masterpiece. I mean, that last song had the word faggot in it twice. I mean, it must be good. How are y'all doing? How's it going? You feeling alright? You don't have, the spring blues or whatever you call that? Dello. Oh, this person's back. Howdy. Welcome back to another episode of Big Booty Bitch and Shota. It should be a great time. Have we done all of the side quests that we were... No, not even. I mean, it's not even close. This is the one with the pigs that we couldn't possibly beat. Well, I mean, if we were good, maybe. This is the one that we needed something else to complete it. Let me take a look. Yeah, I just need some shit. I need to kill some shit. Need to go back to Father Servo. Need to... Okay. We've got a couple things we still need to finish. This seems like this kind of game where I'm never gonna finish the actual thing. Like I remember when I used to play... You know, played Skyrim, and I never finished the actual fucking game because it took so long doing this shit. It was like hours and hours later that I'd actually go into some main quest. That I don't need to do. This one doesn't seem to have a next thing. Report to the machine. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's teleport and turn a couple of these in. This one, I don't even fucking care. We tried to do it. Tried to find the treasure there. Or no, wait. I thought we did find it. Treasure hunt at the castle. Report to the machine. Oh. Okay, yeah. No, fuck. Is that Pascal? Okay. Okay, right. Turf, Alright. Yeah, let's teleport here, turn it in there. Got it. You're feeling depressed from the acceptance of pedophilia by Hollywood, but I hear that's not new. No, it's not exactly new. I mean, it's, I think, I've known about it, you know what I mean? Like, or at least I just made a baseless assumption, and it turned out to be right. I think a lot of people kind of knew that there was a lot of pedophilia going on, and it's... I don't know. It's bad, right? I mean, it's not good. I wish it wasn't happening, but it is. I mean, it has been for years. I mean, did you hear recently? There was a study that came out. Well, not a study, like a, what do you call it? Like, a report came out recently from some third-party organization that was investigating the UN, and they found out that, I think it was something like... Now, I don't want to be... I don't remember the number, so maybe I shouldn't just give a number. But basically, there's thousands of rapes that happened that were committed by UN, like, advisors and employees, I don't know if that's what you'd call them. But, like, people in the UN committed thousands of rapes. And it's still ongoing. Like, I'm not surprised. It seems like when you give people power... They lose a lot of inhibitions to what, you know, I mean, like, it's like you can get away with rape. I mean, they did. These people, I mean, even after this report's come out, that's like, you know, all these thousands of rapes have happened, no one's getting arrested. I don't even think anyone's losing their jobs. You know, it's just like, oh, these people raped people. It's like, oh, that's too bad. You know, like, I'm not surprised. Have you heard of the vampire crisis in Malawi? No. There's a vampire crisis in a real place in real life right now? This isn't even the role player asking me this question. This is a sane human being asking me if I've heard about the vampire crisis. I haven't, no. Oh, hey, I found the record of the King of the Forest. Gosh, that's swell. Just really swell. I guess you defeated his royal guard for me, too. Oh, gosh, thanks. Well, that's because I can't really talk so good if you haven't noticed, which maybe you did. And everybody pretty much won't talk to me because of it. And who cares about the Forest Kingdom idea anyway? And who does that dumb king think he is? And all the guys are better off dead anyway. Ho ho ho! So thanks. Again for making them guys extra dead because they were a bunch of digits. Gave 2 bolts about them. And here, take this for all your work. I'm like tripping over my own tongue with this accent. Because they had it coming, they had it coming, they had it coming. Okay. Turf War, no. Lord of the Valley, no. Medical what? Machine examination? Yeah, maybe. What is this here? Current destination. Oh, that's the main quest. Got it. Emil's Memories. Yeah, we can do that. That's easy. Teleport to Park Ruins. Sure. UN has literally recognized the existence of vampires. Basically, Malawi villagers have decided that they should lynch doctors because they have tools that can be used to extract blood. Okay, and the UN has sanctioned this? The UN just said, sure, kill them. They've got syringes that you can use to take blood out of bodies. They must be vampires. Is that what I'm getting from this? Because, yeah, that sounds off. That sounds like not quite, I don't know, the right procedure. Which one was this? Park Ruins Attractions? Yep. The UN hightailed out of there while actually recognizing the existence of vampires. Wait, what do you mean by that? Do you, like, they actually issued a statement saying, like, oh shit, there are vampires here. Watch out. Like, that doesn't sound... You know, like, when I hear a story like, UN committed thousands of rapes, it's like, yeah, I can believe that. You know? I'm not surprised. It's the kind of thing that, like... Even if it wasn't true, I mean, I looked into it a little bit. I'm fairly sure it's true. But if it wasn't true, I'd be, like... There'd still be a part of me. It fits so well that a part of me would be thinking, like, well, you know... Even if that story's not true, like, it really could be. When you say something like vampires, though, it's like, that's not fucking... They were being attacked by the villagers. Right, but where does the confirming the existence of vampires part come in? Alien.
地球を守るために必死になって戦いました。エミールさんがきっと何か守りたい大切なものがあったんだと思います。でもそれが何かはわからない。探してくれてありがとうございます。別の場所を見つけたらまた教えてください。僕はもう少しここにいます。
In their retreat, they offhandedly said vampires were real. They didn't confirm it. They acted like dumbasses to try not to offend the Malawians. Oh. Oh, so they were around a bunch of dumb tribesmen. They were like, yeah, okay, vampires are real. Sure, let me leave. That makes sense. Okay. Because I wouldn't be surprised. It's probably UN doctors that are being accused of being vampires too, right? I mean, they would be the ones with syringes and shit. If this story is in fact true, which, I mean, why would someone lie on the internet? It just doesn't make sense, so I'm sure it is true. Wow, there's a lot of these. I guess let's go desert camp and check out the next Emil's Memories. Yeah. Like I said, like, these side quests just go on forever. I'll link the video. Just put it in Discord if you would, because it's not like I'm not gonna watch it right now. But yeah, I don't know. Rape, vampires. It's a wild world we live in, you know? The UN. Whose idea was that? What a crock of shit. I mean, I just like the idea, because they act all high and mighty, right? Like there's some sort of, you know, benevolent organization meant to bring peace to the world, and they're out there raping and pillaging in third world countries, like literally raping and I mean, I don't know how much pillaging they're doing. It depends on your definition of pillaging, I guess, but they're definitely raping. Like. It's like, how is... This isn't an improvement. Like, thanks, UN. My you know, my third world shithole country, my town of Shingarakute, now has, we now have, you know, a regular shipment of rice, and all of our women are, broken in. Thanks. How do I, do I need to get up and over? So I need to go there. I need to jump from there. Maybe? How the fuck? Is there maybe a way around? I need to get up on here somehow. Maybe here. Are these like Super Mario Sunshine bouncy canvas? And I can't climb up there. What the I can't even get up on most of these. How am I supposed to... Come on. It says it's right here. You know? Is this a thing I can't get to until later? Is it underground? Maybe it is I have to go around. But that doesn't make any sense because there's no way... I can see the map here. Like, there's no way around. Unless it's hidden on part of the map that I haven't seen and it, like, loops around in, like, a big way. You know? Like, I have to come from over here? Or... It doesn't seem to be under... Okay, well, fuck it. We've got a lot of side quests to do. I'm not going to get hung up on one we can't finish. Yeah, let's check out this one. What is this? Dojo, yeah, we'll also check that out. Although that last dojo was a little difficult. Please do not share cacod in here. Oh, is that what you linked? If you're gonna link me, you're trying to convince me that the UN admitted of the existence of vampires, at least in passing. Don't send me fucking Sargon of Akkad for your proof, okay? Right? Because if he did any research, he's either got his proof from somewhere else, which means just send me that, or he doesn't, in which case I'm not gonna fucking take his word for it, okay? You know, like... the UN was our idea, I can understand that. Oh, you can understand not liking Sargon of Akkad. Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't like his voice. I also don't... He's kind of... a prick a little bit, you know what I mean? And not in like a funny way. He's not funny. That's like what I respect most in a person, is their ability to be funny. Slightly below their ability to be honest. And he's just not funny. You know what I mean? Like, I know the world's fucked up. I don't need some asshole telling me that without at least a sense of humor. Right? Like, I don't want to kill myself. And I don't want to kill myself. So just, that's why I never... For a while, I watched some, like, Common Filth. I know lately, I think he stopped recently, actually. I know a lot of people started to hate Common Filth because, I don't know. I actually don't know. I stopped watching him before the whole... I don't remember what he was doing. It was, like, something about... Was it, like, anti-white stuff? Or, like, I don't know. It was some shit he was doing. But that's why I stopped watching, was because, like, I don't want to fucking... You know, like, it was funny at first. It's just kind of depressing now. Like, I don't want to fucking know about these people. Can we just pretend they don't exist? Can we just delude ourselves for a little while, please? I just want to play video games. Come on. What is the machine examination quest? What am I supposed to do here? Large gear. Okay, so I gotta kill this big one. Hey, big boy. Ah, fuck off! This is a one-on-one fight. Do you have no honor? Ah, these fucking snake faggots. Come on. Yeah, come over here. Yeah, you want to fight? Fine. I suppose I could just do this. Yeah, I suppose I could do that. Oh yeah, tell me about the volume again, please. What did I just do? What am I doing? What am I doing? Sometimes I'm like pressing the shooting, but like it like shot out something. I'm not really sure how I did that. I hate these fucking things. Because, like, the safe way to kill him is just to shoot him, but that's fucking boring and slow. But I can't ignore them because... Alright. This guy's almost dead. We'll just kill the big guy. Stop locking on, please. The weird thing is I didn't even press the lock on button. I pressed, like, R3, which doesn't lock on. Whatever. There it is, perfect. I'm done with these fuckers. Volume is fine. Okay, perfect. Like I said, it's really hard to tell. Like always. I don't know why. It's especially hard if I start a new game, but I mean, that's at least sensible. But it's like, it feels like there's fucking goblins in my house that come around and like change with my volume whenever I step away from the computer, you know? I go out for a hike, I come back and play some music and it blasts me. And it's like, who... It makes me think like Dalton's over here doing this, like just to fuck with me and get rid of my hearing. Let's go back to camp, I guess. Yeah. Which is probably faster if we just drop down in the hole. Or... yeah. Slightly. Probably about the same. Sargon white identity isn't real cacod. Oh, so, okay. See, I miss these things because I'm not in the rational skeptic community. Which sounds like a hoot, right? Skeptic TM. What am I looking for? Camp. Oh, the resident RPer is seeking a therapist and he accepts the RP. This streamer and his odd rules make me depressed. There are no rules. I mean, I guess I understand that having no rules is odd, but I don't know what you mean. There are no rules here. You're still here, you know what I mean? Like it's not like I said, get out of my fucking chat, you RPing faggot. You know what I mean? I could say that, but I mean, like, you haven't been banned or anything, you know what I mean? I don't understand what you mean by that. Looks like we're clear to set up in the forest, thank you. I'll let you know if we need anything for, okay. Cool, thanks. Wait, so the letters actually stand for something? She just said A2, she said attacker number 2. So what does B stand for? Right? I'm sorry, can I ask one more favor of you? Can you give me any information you have on that old A2 Yorha unit? Anything at all? That's funny, we've been trying to find out more information ourselves. Why are you asking? I just need to be sure about something. Yeah, so if these letters actually mean something, A2 is the second attacker unit, what is 2B? The second, I mean, like, I was joking about it before, but I wouldn't put it past Yoko Taro to, you know, second booty and ninth Shota. You got any upgrades for me? No. No. That's too bad. What's my cash situation like? Oh, real fucking good. I don't even pay attention to the skeptic community anymore unless you count Medicare. I haven't even watched his stuff recently, honestly. For a similar reason, some of it just makes me feel gross, so it's like, I don't fucking care. Actually, those are the two reasons. Some of them makes me feel just gross, and like, I just like, please, I don't want to know. I don't care. And that's the second reason, it's just like, I don't care. Like, it's just, it doesn't affect me at all. It's the same reason why I don't religiously watch the news like some people do. It's like, you hear about something on the news, and suddenly it's like a really important thing that affects your life, but if you had never heard it on the news, it would never have affected you. Like, nothing would change. Like, there have been times recently where, like it was probably 2 days after the shooting in Florida, maybe 3 days before I even heard of it. It didn't affect me, you know? Like, it didn't affect me at all. It still hasn't affected me. Nothing's changed. Now, if they try and take away the guns or something, yeah, then I'll be a little concerned. But like, that'll be a knock on my door, not a fucking news broadcast. I don't know. Keeping up with modern news and shit is just depressing. I don't know how people can watch it 24/7.
アンドロイドや機械生命体が破壊されると融合炉などがダウンするんですが、その時に放出されるエネルギーが検知できるんです。現在このエリアで戦闘任務に入っているのは僕らだけのはずですから、エネルギー反応があった場所に A2 がいる可能性は高い気がします。廃工場は土地に集中しています。マップにポイントしておきますね。
Okay. I mean, have you ever, like, you meet people sometimes, or you see them online if you're, like, a fucking shut-in like myself, you know, you know, you meet people, or see people, who clearly watch every single fucking newscast that comes out on, like, CNN or Democracy Now! Or, like, whatever the fuck, and, they are so on edge all the time, where, like, they really do think that the world is going to end at any moment. Like, the seas are going to flood the earth. You know, their local school is going to get shot up, because all of them are, right? They're going to be robbed. Like, everything that could go wrong is going to go wrong. And then they just, like, they scream at other people. They're, like, so upset because they think the world is ending, and it's, like, Trump's fault, or, you know, it's like the Republican Party's fault, or it's your fault, or like there's some one person or one organization to blame for the entire world just like ending. They're not fun people to be around. This forest branch just opened for business today. Feel free to swing on by if you need anything. Do you have anything actually useful to get? Critical chance shockwave. Add a slightly weak shockwave to weapon attacks. That sounds neat. I'll buy one of those. I could buy 20. No, I'll buy one of those. Auto heal. Damage absorb. That sounds interesting. Yeah. 5% chance of reviving when with 10% health. I kind of like that. Yeah, we'll get one of those too. Might as well get some of these, just to give ourselves the option of creating a loadout with some of these. I did want to kind of fuck with my loadout, because I want to... Oh, collecting ingredients from across the land for research purposes. Yeah. Thanks a million. So meat's at the top of the list, naturally, which means you need to head out and find both meat and moose and boar meat. Culinary researcher. Man after my own heart. Let's take a look here. I might plug in chips. Because I want to maybe... Like, what do we have now? We've got... some basic shit. Weapon up, crit up, a counter, defense, health, deadly heal, some speed. Very, I think a very good all-around. The problem is a lot of these things don't stack. Like, I'd love to make a more powerful attack glass cannon build, but the attack doesn't stack enough. I'm gonna wait until we get some more interesting chips before I look at that. Where do I need to go? I'm sorry to interrupt you, but where am I supposed to be heading now? Turf war, no. Well, it said I needed moose and boar meat, which I guess is just around. Oh, shit. She keeps, like, disappearing, right? Like, if I see her on the map, I should definitely head right the fuck over there, right? Let's go to City Ruin Center. Where am I looking? What am I doing? There's... Basically, anything I've heard on the news makes me want a dictatorship. Just the fact that I don't know how the country would do after a good dictator passes is what I have reservations about. Well, yeah, I mean, I've been thinking about that kind of thing. The idea behind, like, behind having many rulers and having one. Being ruled by the mob or being ruled by one guy. And I think it basically boils down to... Oh, here's a moose. Let's kill this fucker. Oh, and a boar. I think it kind of boils down to how you feel about, like... whether or not people are good. Because if people make good decisions, if you believe that the average person is good, then a democracy makes perfect sense, because as long as the majority of people make the right decision, you're gonna have a good government. But if you believe that the average person is a fucking retard, or that the average person is bad, you know, I believe the average person is evil. Like just, that's the basic state of mankind. That's where we naturally fall towards, is bad. It kind of means that democracy is naturally going to lead towards shit happening. Where at least if you had, like, you know, even if everyone's bad, there are exceptions, and you can make exceptions. So the idea of one person being in charge, at least that one person has the possibility, especially if they've been raised their whole lives for being a good person. They have the possibility of doing it right, whereas if you believe that the average person is bad, democracy doesn't have the possibility of working. Except the fact that the average, like, a lot of people aren't just bad, but they're also stupid. Which is extremely good. I don't think people give enough credit to the stupid people out there. Because without stupid people, I think our republic would have fallen apart a long time ago. Because there are some people who will pick a viewpoint, and they won't, well, I say some people, it's actually fairly common. They'll pick a viewpoint almost arbitrarily. Even if that viewpoint has logical pros and cons, they're not aware of them. They'll pick it arbitrarily, and they will not change their view no matter what. And because of that, there's a lot of variation between, whereas most people would make bad decisions, these people might accidentally make good decisions. And I think that's basically what holds a democracy together, is the stupid people. Have you brought the required items? Yeah. Guy you wanted, pretty much need a wheelbarrow to carry it all. Thank you, my child. With these items, the flesh of Father Servo will be so powerful. Good, because I'm gonna beat you silly next time to make up for all your stupid errands. More cash. I think that's most of the, oh, Emil, moved. Okay. I would rather have the ability for the average person to make a change than for only a few to make a change. Well, the problem is the more people able to make a change, the less of a change the person is able to make. Right? One person... I'm not just to be clear, I'm not advocating for, like, a fucking dictator, and I'm not advocating for democracy either. I just think it's an interesting conversation. But, If only one person... Can you fucking stop, please? Come on. But yeah, if only one person can make the decisions, you know, a king or a dictator, their decisions hold a lot of fucking weight. They can decide basically anything. If everybody gets a say, really they don't get much of a say, right? The decision making is so diluted that you really aren't getting much of a say in anything. Hey. Hello? Hello? Ooh. Finally caught a stream. Twitch never gives me a notification, so I always come in an hour late. That's because they hate me. Everything that comes out of my mouth is wrong speak. But welcome. You've caught the forbidden stream. That's a really long story that we probably don't have time for. So how about you buy something instead? Ooh. Dress module. Ooh. Taking damage will not remove your clothes in any way. Oh. Weapon I like these. Ooh. That's fucking I mean, like, you know I'm gonna take the fucking fists. I'm not sure what those are even supposed to be, but I'll take them. And I guess I'll take the dress module. Equip purchased items. Now, give me a second. And we might want to sell some stuff. I like this, sped up music. Like, it sounds like they wrote the song and then just fast forwarded it. Yeah, is there any of this I need to sell? Not the chips, but yeah, lovely choker can be exchanged for money. Okay, so I can't wear it. Okay. Thanks much. 2B, is it? We've been talking for a while, Emil. Hope to see you again. This is not the first time we met, Emil. Well, I guess let's, is it a key item? That makes sense, it's very important. Yeah, let's try the dress module. What happened? I don't understand. It looks like the same, right? Is it slightly longer? Huh? Hmm? Wait, what's the difference? Oh, does it remove the thighs? Can you not see the thighs anymore? Okay, see, very visible thighs, and now still very visible thighs. I'm not really sure what I've changed. Am I blind? Is it because I'm just looking at her legs and something else has changed that I wasn't paying attention to? Does your inventory change? Well, I mean it does, but not right away. Okay. I mean, I guess I'll use this. But if one person's in charge, the majority of people are bad, then the chance of the dictator being bad is pretty high, I think. Well, yeah, but at least there's a chance for him being good. Whereas a democracy, if the majority of people are bad, then it's always going to be bad, because it's just the majority. I mean, if in a democracy, if 51% of the people make bad decisions, everybody makes bad decisions. That's the point. I'm not saying that's necessarily, like, I don't know what I'm saying. It's just interesting. I like the idea of an enlightened monarch, but I have reservations. Well, I mean, that's natural enough. I think, honestly, I don't really care as much about what government is in charge as long as I'm allowed to have guns. And I think it boils down to that, because if I have guns, and the average population has guns, I'm not really worried about much else. You know? I mean, they can do some shit. But eventually, I have to hope that people will at some point say, like, okay, no. Right? Like, we're armed. I mean, you are too, but, you know, this won't stand. It doesn't matter, you know, like, it doesn't matter if it's a king, a queen, a dictator, a fucking Congress, a parliament, or the average mob, you know? If the population is armed, it's like, What's the worst that could happen? No, the worst that could happen is they try and stop the arming, but... Oh, Father Servo, you've, been working out? Is that even you? You've got another guy on your back. Whoa. Ah, shit. I don't really want to fight him right now anyway. I'm going to save that, because that last battle was actually a little tough. So I'll save his battle, for a little later. We can't get to that quest yet. We could probably pay the half-wit inventor a good bit. Let's go back here so I can upgrade. Oh, no, wait, but there's a better upgrade. Is there a... Blacksmith. Yeah, exactly. That's what I want. Royal Chamber. Yeah, let's teleport to the Royal Chamber, check out that good blacksmith, see if he's got anything we can, upgrade. Especially those fists, because I want to try those out. I mean, I'm not going to use them when they're level 1, because it's kind of shit. You know, it said that getting hit won't remove your clothes, but maybe it lied? I don't understand. I mean, it's got that little symbol in the top left, too. I guess we'll find out. I don't want to, like, take a bunch of damage right now just to see if she starts stripping, but... The description says it stops the dress from ripping. I thought it didn't rip anyway. When you self-destruct, maybe you don't lose your dress. Oh. You're right. So basically, it's an item that no one would ever use, right? I mean... like, I'm not gonna use that. Sometimes you just want to get the blood flowing, you know what I mean? It's still gonna be on now, though. Yeah. I mean, it's not like we need this ass in our face all the times, you know. But, you know, show a little restraint, but... occasionally. You just want to admire the female form for a little bit. The fictionalized Japanese man's version of the female form. It's a beautiful thing. Where do we need to go here? Right. Resistance camp. No, not the resistance camp. We need to go to the blacksmith. Forest Castle Royal Chamber. Florida state legislation voted no on an assault weapons ban. Thank God. Assault. They don't even know what fucking assault weapons are. So it's like, there's never. I've never. It might happen, but I've never seen someone speak out against guns and not at some point say something extremely stupid that shows that they don't understand, like, how guns fucking work. Like, do you remember when they wanted to ban assault clips? The fuck's an assault clip? Or a magazine clip, I've heard. We need to ban high-capacity magazine clips. There's no fucking thing. There's no such thing as a magazine clip. Like, you fucking stupid. Like, come on. Oh, we actually can't upgrade these. We need more broken keys and warped wire. Alright, we'll save those for now then, because they're just not good enough to warrant using right now. Upgrading them, they seem like they'd actually be pretty decent. So I'm looking forward to that, but... Also this Yorha blade I'd really like to upgrade. Weapons are mirrors that reflect what is in your heart. Treat them with the care they deserve. Is me pulling this the only way I can get up here? Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. Is pushing faster? I don't think so. Am I being detained? I love those people. I'm traveling, not driving. I'm a citizen of the land. Oh. Yeah, no, it's pretty good. It's like, it's... I like the idea, you know what I mean? I can't really be against someone too much because they want some human liberty sort of shit, unless they twist that in some way, obviously. But, like, you're just fucking, you're autistic at this point. You know? Ban the clipazine. Right? Yeah, like, I'm gonna go buy a new, fucking, assault rifle, aka a AR, An AR-15, which is now an assault weapon. I'm gonna go buy one of those and get a brand new high-capacity clipazine. Whoa. Nice body. A shrewd soldier saw a machine dancing like mad at a mountain of metal. You know what this looks like? This looks like one of those fucking weird, like, doujinshi. Where the woman is stuck in the wall, and she can't move, and, like, her ass is sticking out one side, her tits are on the other, and people rape her. If you don't know what I'm talking about, good. You know what I mean? I wish I didn't know what I was talking about. But everybody's made mistakes in their lives. There would need to... Wait. Should the US go back to a more decentralized state? Yeah, well, I think it should. I still agree with the, Confederacy. In the fact, like, I think it should be a confederacy. But... You know. Like, I mean, in the rest of the world, states are what you call independent nations. Like, clearly that was somewhat the intention. I think at just a basic level. Oh. I think a lot of progress could be made. A lot of things could be fixed if we just allowed the states to do more of their own shit, just to try it out. I've said this before, but like, sure, a lot of it would be terrible. People would move, you know? You're in New York. I was about to say New Vegas, jeez. You're in New York and they ban handguns. It's like, okay, I'm moving to California. Because you're an idiot. I'm moving to California, right? Shit like that. Oh, Idaho isn't instituting Common Core standards? I'm moving to Idaho. You know, like that kind of shit. Just a little more independence, because I think that's something that's a little better for everyone. Because no matter where you sit, you know, you could be a fucking communist. You know, like if Vermont turned into a fucking giant commune, but West Virginia was a, you know, like a fucking nationalistic fascist state, and they all got along together. It's like, okay, I just won't live in the fucking communes. You know, as long as there's enough like-minded people that you can live in one place with people who, and the laws aren't that bad, and there aren't people, you know, killing each other. What's the worst that could happen, right? You still, you know, you ensure freedom of movement between the states. Let the states do what they fucking want to. Now, by and large, it would probably make most states worse. But some states might be better. Neat. I like this. I also like how there's no introduction. It kind of like it zoomed out to show the city, came back to the characters, like one of the characters are gonna say something, and nothing. Just lets you take it in. Oh, I just got pure water. Pure water. Yeah, this is a nice looking game. I should play this game more often. We've been playing this for like a couple months, and we're still like, we just now got here. You know what I mean? Like, this is a game you're supposed to beat multiple times. We haven't even beat it once. Been playing this for months.